Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And yes, I've bought a KING-SONG S18, and probably you want to know why. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. Okay, after my initial review of the S18, you might be quite surprised that I've actually purchased a KING-SONG S18. Oh God, so smooth. From my e-wheel, and big thanks to my e-wheel for providing me this wheel. But I bought it at a special price, but still I paid my own money to get it, and I'll have to sell the MSX to get a bit even, and I don't want to have maybe as many wheels as Marty. But anyways, probably after my rant about the power, the battery, and the price, you are wondering why did I still get a S18, and oh my God, is this smooth, Jesus Christ. Well, this is first of all a batch 2 KING-SONG S18, so they fixed all the suspension issues that it was like not as smooth, and oh my God, is it a difference. It feels heavenly. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know that, oh God, child and scooter on the road. Well, I have to tell you that the difference in suspension is amazing, and I still decided to get the new S18, to get a S18 when I was writing the batch 1 version. So what did convince me to get it? I think I'm asking the question the third time. Well, first of all, you have to consider that this is my personal EUC, and I have some personal preferences. So I have the Sherman, which is my all-around wheel. I don't do that many like tricks and stuff with it. I want to be rather careful with it, not to break it, even though, you know, I was going through snow and now the bearing's gone. Oh. But it's my, universal go-to wheel. If I want to go somewhere, I'll take the Sherman probably. If it's, above 20 kilometers or even 10 kilometers, it's the fastest wheel. It's the wheel I can get on the street. And yeah, this is my go-to wheel, Sherman. But I had the second wheel, which is the MSX. And the MSX was firstly, it was purchased to make tricks on it. And I did a fair amount of tricks, but I have to say that for some heavier rides, like for example, going up downstairs, it just wasn't as good as a suspension wheel. And I thought that I would, jump with it and have fun and just do all sorts of crazy stuff, but it's just not that easy when you don't have suspension, or it's just a bit tiring. That Shibby Time jumps with a MSP or RS, and there's loads of riders that jump without suspension. But after trying all these tricks, all this cool stuff in Bulgaria, in Asenovgrad, and in Plovdiv on the S18, I thought to myself that I would much rather learn so many more tricks and film so much more cool stuff with the S18 and use it than with my MSX. My MSX was used a fair bit, but not as much as I perhaps wanted. And I think it's also good for the reviews and for the channel, and for me that I possess different sorts of wheels. I already had Emotions, I had Bigotis, I have the Sherman, but I never had a KING-SONG. So the S18 has pretty cool tricks up its sleeve when it comes to jumping and, some more intense riding. And one of them is also that you can actually increase the tilt limit of it, and it won't turn off until here. It's like 70 degrees. So hopefully I can ride it on the pump track pretty hard. This wheel will be for tricks, for jumps, for flying, for stair riding, for all of the cool stuff, and also going somewhere on trips when I can't take the Sherman, like if it's too heavy or something, or going like grocery shopping, because this is extremely comfortable to go, somewhere to get something to eat. I just turn up at the store and I can just do this and it just goes. And I have turned off the lift sensor, by the way. So this is what the wheel will be mainly destined for. As I said in my review, it's not as powerful. It doesn't have a high top speed. It's still the issue with just 60 battery cells, so huge battery sags, but I will ride it carefully. And one thing maybe I didn't consider before is that there's different, areas, cities where you live in. you know, it might sound stupid, but I was in Warsaw for quite a while, and you know, we have lots of flat roads like this, and check out this awesome view, by the way. And on these flat roads, I thought to myself, well, do I really need suspension? Probably not. But with this new badge of suspension, wow, it feels amazing. That's the first thing. So I think I do need suspension maybe sometime, but especially if you live in a more hilly area and your roads are not that good, then the S18 might be a better value, than the RS, which is actually cheaper than the S18. You know, if you want range speed, then the RS will be the better choice. But I think in many regards, especially in comfort, yeah, the S18 is quite amazing. And I was just not appreciating as many things about the S18 as, you know, I just rant about it in the first review. There's still things I don't like, as I said, but for the use case I will use it for, I think it will be amazing. And I can't wait to put more miles on it. And I have a pretty high pressure now, 40 psi in the tire, 270 in the suspension, and it's extremely comfortable. It looks amazing. It really, I think, improved in the quality department as well. This wheel is a very, very, very sexy wheel. It's also so easy to maneuver with. It's so nimble. It doesn't feel like a 5 kilogram heavy 18-inch wheel. It feels like probably the lightest amongst all the suspension wheels. Oh yeah, and there's still goo here in the transport. Oh, and as you probably noticed, I have a new jacket now. I bought it, Modeka. I'll make a video about it, but first impressions are pretty awesome. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the ridey bit now. And if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. See you next video. See you soon.